Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Donkey Kong Country 2 Let's Play. And this part we're going to be taking on Creme Quay, because now the worlds are going to start to get a little longer. So Creme Quay's gimmick is to... let's try that again. Creme Quay's gimmick is swamp. We'll have lots of bugs, these guys, more zingers, because reasons. Yeah, Creme Quay also has one of my favorite themes in a Donkey Kong game, but we'll get to that stage when we get there. I'm pretty sure also what they want you to do is use Diddy and cartwheel off the edge and grab the O and jump in midair. Dixie Kong is actually the character of choice for this world because she can bypass a lot of spots. Yeah, he got away from me. Rants. Oh well. Wrong way. No, past me, no! Which is fine, I normally never do this anyway, so... Great, now they're throwing bugs at us. Rude. We spelled con! The guy we got the end from, he's a con man! Ah! I missed. I died. I think I just remembered. I think the rats are called skeeters. It's usually not my style to, like, whenever I play these games, I never really bother to try to find or do all the bonus stages. I typically just like to run through. But also throughout my entire life playing these games, I've never found all the bonus stages in all 3 games. Alright. Sweet. We spelled cog. Hey, the guy was like, alright, you guys are gone. I guess I'll just keep throwing barrels just cuz. He clearly knows we're there, he clearly knows we're there, otherwise he wouldn't try to throw them. Unless he actually doesn't know anything, he's just throwing them just to get a preemptive. And if he is, jerk. Another animal buddy. This guy's name is Glimmer. He's only in this stage. Because as you can see, the gimmick is the stage is dark. So think of him So it's an he's an anglerfish, and he's just doing what Squawks did in that one stage in Donkey Kong Country. Does he actually help? Sure, why not? And see, remember when I mentioned in part 1 that the pufferfish enemies have an exploding variant? Well, there you go. They can, when they explode, they send spikes in 4 directions. They'll either go in a cross or they'll go in an X. Boop. We'll ignore Lockjaw there. Like, I know some of the enemies' names, but not all of them. And I watch that I've said that. Some of the ones I've mentioned, watch me get them wrong. Thank you, Glimmer, for just being there. That enemy there, he's like, alright, you beat the stage, I'll just ignore you. At least he's not like that one Hammer Bro slash Boomerang Bro in Mario 3 at the end of that one stage. I believe that enemy I just took out with the swords, I believe he's called Cutlass. See, this is a stage where Dixie's good to have around. Pretty sure past me you could have thrown Diddy up those bananas that were pointing upward. Past me, what the hell? Ah. Fine. I like these guys. I don't deem them as enemies. I deem them, they're just kind of more a nuisance. They just get in the way because they're busy screwing around. Ow. Dixie, no, and so on. Diddy, no, and so on. I'm surprised no one's ever made an animation where Dixie Kong, well, if they have, I have not seen it, where Dixie Kong, or even Tiny Kong, when they're flying like this, because they spin. I'm impressed that no one's ever made an animation where they're doing this, and then they just kind of retch. Just, ugh. Wow. Oh, nice, that, Kremlin was coming down to get us. Here. Whee! Tell you what, guys, you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Whoa, that was close. We did it! I know, right? Ah, so here's my favorite, the stage with my favorite track. I personally don't think I have a favorite stage in this game. There's definitely stages I like. And I kind of lied. This is one of my favorite tracks. No, not the bonus stage. So, now we have to be Rattly. In Rattle Battle. Is this stage supposed to be... Well, this stage name's supposed to be a loose reference to Snake, Rattle, and Roll? I'm kidding. That's a stretch. But I do love this track. The stage itself is fine, but probably be way easier to manage as the Kongs than over Rattly. Or if they tweaked certain spots. Ow. I like when Rattly gets hit. He doesn't even sound like a snake. Mind you, saying that, Rammy, when he gets hit, he doesn't even sound like a rhino. I think actually Squitter makes the same sound as Rattly. We spelled Kug. Heh. Damn it, I get hit by that thing again. Die, cannon, die. that zinger's like, I got him! I got him. I probably could have made that jump and hit that cannon, but I just didn't want to risk it. Which is funny to say because I typically play way better than what you're seeing. But now that I only have one hit left, and I'm Rattly, we'll just have to be more cautious. Hey, look, it's that zinger from earlier that got us. Now that time he's like, ah. So when you hold A with Rattly, you can do a super jump, which will be important a little later in a level I do not like. So in this stage, the water's rising. So it's our job to run away. Alright. See what I mean? What I told you about those guys in part 1? Well, in the last part. See, if I was smart, what I would have done was grab that bug and carried it with me and ran it right into the big blue guy. Because he may be all muscle, but he can't take a bug thrown right into his face. I believe, not these guys. The green guys that kind of limp, they're called peg leg. Be nice if Lockjaw would attack other guys that end up in the water. Much like this other fish in the next game. He's like, I almost got you. See, there's a peg leg. What a nice job. Just, yeah, we're gonna station you guys here. You just walk back and forth every like a foot in length. There we go. Yeah, so they wanted you to use the invincibility, yeah, to get that DK coin down there. I said screw it. But if any of you are using this as some kind of guide, now you know. And if you are using this as a guide, I appreciate it. Alright, welcome to Bramble Blast. Home to what many consider one of the best tracks in the series. I don't know what I was waiting for there, but okay. Now, when it comes to my thoughts on Bramble Blast soundtrack, I like it. Not one of my favorites, but I like it. I like the track way more than I like levels like this. Mostly because levels like this are slow. Oh, let's all get in the barrels and fly all over the place. stages like this is all about timing. Especially when your barrels are doing that. If there are any Let's Players that might watch my stuff, you ever notice when when you've watched your own footage and you're commentating, have you ever thought to yourself, I could have done that better? Whee! One time, being blasted out of a barrel into thorns does not hurt you, because normally it would. But I guess not right when you're when you're like close to it. Come on. Oh, yay. Yeah, now I know where I need to go. But of course, that barrel doesn't take me to where I want to go. Eh. Again, eh. Alright, boss fight! So this guy's gimmick, he's a brother to a guy that I have yet to show off. I need to show off Cranky, Funky, and that other guy. Anyway, his gimmick is he'll jump around like so for a bit, and then eventually he'll make us drop down. He'll do a smaller jump that brings down a TNT barrel, and then you have to throw it at him. And that's for phase 1. But he'll always do that little jump to bring down a TNT barrel. if you're on the ground when he lands, your guys will get stunned. And I have no idea if he'll stun you when he lands on when he summons a TNT barrel. So now he's going to change his tactics a bit. So now he's going to try to jump at us. Beyond that, it's all the same. So yeah, we got stunned there. Also, like when you hit him, he's like, oh! Alright, we got one more hit left. Yeah. Yeah. Run!
Dixie, run! I am!
And yeah, that was Creme Quay. So in the next part, we're gonna go to Kremlin Land. I mean, Crazy Kremlin. And so yeah, with that, I will see you all in the next part. Thank you for watching, and you all take care.